Are you ready?
I like that.
Dun, dun. For the Masters. Was that close?
That was pretty good, yeah.
Yeah. Apparently that's a wrestling intro song for DX. But no one remembers wrestling or DX.
You don't remember DX?
Who was in DX? Was that the Triple H,
That was
X-Pac?
Triple H, X-Pac, China, Shawn
Road
Michaels.
Dogg?
Road
Shawn
Dogg. Shawn Michaels was in DX for a while, yeah.
Oh, we're recording, so do the intro.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, gotten sidetracked. Yo, what up, Jackalites and Sharkheads? Welcome to Jackal and the Shark, episode 22. I'm Jackal. As always, I'm joined by my government-hating of a friend,
Right.
the Shark.
Yo, what up, my anarchist people?
Forgot to take the headphones out.
Yeah, so I was all echoing and stuff. All right, today's topic is government shutdown.
Yep.
So when you came in and proposed that be the topic, I went ahead and researched for about 8 minutes. I learned everything I need to know. Got a couple of figures in mind.
Okay.
And I think we're good to discuss it.
I researched a little longer, probably
Okay.
like 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. I took notes, too, on my research.
Whoa, hold on, let me see
I'm
that.
prepared. No, because these are my topics.
Let me look to see if you actually wrote words. Hey, when did you learn to write?
About 2 days ago.
Did you hold the pen in your mouth?
Yep. At first, I started holding it like this, like I made a fist, and I just scribbled all over the
Put
paper.
your paws together?
Yeah.
All right. What's going on? What's a government shutdown? What does that mean?
It pretty much means that most of the government shut down, like they're not doing anything. Although I did hear that, so there's 800,000 employees that are like part of the shutdown.
Federal employees, right?
But half of them still have to go to work,
yes.
and they're not getting paid.
Yes, they will be paid.
Yeah, I read about that too, because like they approve back pay,
right?
But the government's also being sued by these employees.
Awesome.
Yeah,
because
it's like you can't force me to go to work and not pay me. Like I think the word they used was inhumane.
That's fair. Well, that's like indentured servitude without the indentured part.
Yeah,
that's just servitude.
It's like, well, yeah, I might get back pay, but for all we know, according to Trump, this thing could go on for years. Doesn't mean I just work for years with no pay.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I could make this go forever. It's like, dude, no, well, not forever.
You can't. You have like what? He has like a year left. Like okay, he's got a little over a year. You know, a year.
Yeah, maybe like a year or two.
Because it'll be. I guess I don't forget
so
when exactly they leave.
So 2020.
Office. Yeah,
2020 is the next election.
Yeah, next year, next November.
Oh yeah, there you go. So a little over a year.
Yeah. So, but still,
that won't happen.
No. He's
not gonna get the money.
He's being a huge bitch about the whole thing.
Sorry. So tell us why the government is declared shut down.
It's because the Democrats and Trump can't agree on a budget that includes his $5 billion for building a wall between us and Mexico.
Do you know his motivation to build said wall?
I do not. I just assume it's to keep the Mexicans out.
From what I read. Okay, maybe that's like the
that's the
ulterior motive. But what he's being outspoken about is heroin. He says most of the heroin that comes into this country comes over the border illegally.
But when he was running for president, he was all about those illegal immigrants, and now he's all about the heroin.
Yeah.
He doesn't give a shit about anything. He's like, I want to do something.
Well, here's why. He got so many votes by saying, hey, I'm going to build that wall. And then he didn't do it. So everyone's on his ass like, hey, when are you going to build that wall? He's like, okay, let's try it. But did you read about the raises?
What raises?
All right, check this shit out. There is an ongoing pay freeze for the top government officials.
Yeah.
It's an ongoing thing. Now that the government is shut down, the vote to keep that pay freeze continued has lapsed. And as of like, I don't know, maybe a week or two ago, every person's pay was supposed to go up to about $10,000 to $12,000 annually.
Gotcha.
And a lot of people are speculating that that is a more, not effective, a more realistic reason of why the government is shut down. It was to let that vote not happen so that these guys can all get their money.
Gotcha.
Mike Pence, the vice president,
Yeah.
his pay was supposed to go up about $12,500 a year.
Okay.
Now he's in it's like $217,000 now,
Jesus.
which is way more than I thought. But he said he's going to decline the raise or accept it, pay taxes on it, donate it, or pay back the treasury, which I thought was cool. And I hope he sticks by that. And everyone else is like, hey, no, we're not going to take raises either.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Because this is bringing a lot of attention to the government right now.
Yeah, for sure.
So people accepting money when people aren't getting paid. What was it? It was like the Coast Guard. There was like a Coast Guard information page. And it said, oh, well, here's some things you can do during the shutdown to make money. Have a garage sale. Do a car wash or something. And the last one on there was bankruptcy is always an option. And I guess someone asked about it, and they took it down after they got called out on it.
That's a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah, so the government may possibly be earning more money right now, the top government officials, whereas the civil servants
aren't getting paid.
Yeah.
The whole thing's a bunch of bullshit, you know.
Sparkle's friend, her boyfriend is a TSA agent.
Mm-hmm.
He has to go to work right now.
You're not getting paid.
And not get paid.
I was reading about that because, I was reading about the long-term effect this could have if it keeps going. And that was one of the ones that, TSA, you know, air traffic controllers not showing up for work. Can you imagine that? It's just going to destroy the tourism industry.
Okay, yeah.
That's just going to go down. You're going to fuck that over.
Oh, they were saying that a bunch of TSA agents on the second week of the shutdown, they called in. So they're just calling in and no one's getting the help.
Yeah.
So they got to go make money elsewhere.
I mean, I'd probably do the same thing. I'd be like,
damn straight.
Fuck, I'm not getting paid. Why would I go to work?
Why would I be here?
Yeah, it's wasting my time.
All right, how many TSA agents are there? I have that number here somewhere. Well, it says there's 800,000 workers.
Yeah.
But only 25% of them are affected by the shutdown. So that's only 200,000 workers. But that doesn't make any sense. Oh, no, sorry. Only 25% equal to 800,000 workers.
Oh, okay.
Are being affected.
So
okay, so
400,000.
There's 3.2 million workers.
Yeah.
Federal employees. But 800,000 are being affected.
And half of that are having to go to work.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, 380,000 are on unpaid leave, while about half are considered essential personnel, including TSA agents and Border Patrol officers.
How many of those guys aren't going to work?
You know? Well, that's tough because I feel like a lot of those guys love their job.
Yeah. But it's are you getting paid for your job?
They're like, no, I'm a volunteer. I come down here, I volunteer. This America, this is my country. I'm willing to work for free down here.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot a couple Mexicans.
Yeah, Trump's being a huge fucking dick about it because he's basically holding the country hostage.
Yeah,
and just throwing temper tantrum because he's not getting his way.
It's not gonna work though. That's my problem.
Did you know that I think it was 2 days after the Democrats took control of the House, after the elections a few months ago, they passed 2 bills for border control. One was I think it was, I got it right here. Hold on. Yeah.
Whoa, multiple pages of notes?
Yeah,
Whoa.
I came prepared today. I told you this was my New Year's resolution.
Hey, it's working. I'm impressed.
But they passed one that was for $1.5 billion for fencing along the border. Not a wall, but fencing. And then another $300 million for other border security, like cameras, motion detectors, stuff like that.
Other means of
security. So they're like trying to, we're not giving you $5 billion to build a wall, but we can make a compromise here and give you some money to shore up.
Okay. Yeah.
Border defenses, but no, he wants to build his wall.
I'm on the
Although
fence
apparently
about this.
now he's like, I would settle for a metal concrete barrier. It doesn't have to be a concrete wall anymore.
Well, I'm on the fence about this. Or, sorry, I'm on the wall. I'm sorry. I'm on the concrete barrier about this. Because I think, okay, just from like a humor standpoint, I want it to happen. Just because it would make me laugh. Because it's like, we built a fucking wall. Like, that's a thing. Now we got to hit the northern border, too.
Like, every country be like, these fucking idiots built a wall. Didn't they go to Berlin to knock down a wall? Now they're building a wall?
Hey, good. That's a very good point.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm pretty proud of myself for that one, actually.
Huh. That's a very good point.
But no, back to your point, though, about building a northern wall.
Yeah.
I mean,
those fucking Canadians
Mexicans aren't
here.
the only ones coming in this country. You got people from, like, the Middle East, like,
flowing in.
Yeah, but they're like,
Canada.
They're not coming in legally. They're stowed away aboard every ship they can find.
Yep.
Pretty soon we get to build a fucking wall out in the ocean. Like, what's going to be a country with a wall around it?
Which would be very interesting because I'm already in the wall. I'm already within the confines of the wall.
Right?
Someone online was like, well, is the wall to keep people out or is it to keep us in? Whoa, that's deep, bro.
Mind right there.
Call Chris Angel because I just got mind fucked.
No, yeah, but like, it kind of scares me that this could go on for a while. Because like I was reading up on like what the worst case scenario is, and some of it's pretty bad, and some of it could happen quick.
Okay, like what?
Like apparently by the end of February,
if the shutdown has remained
if it
until
keeps
then.
going,
Okay.
like by the end of February, 38 million people could lose their food stamps.
Oh yeah, SNAP is affected.
That'll run out of money. There are 6 million people who aren't sure when they're going to get their tax return.
Oh yeah.
And with only 12% of the IRS working, it could be a long ass time.
Yeah, I didn't catch the number. Oh wait, maybe I can look it up real quick. There was a number of a total of funds that is going to be delayed in taxes and tax returns. Did you write that down by chance?
I did not write that number down.
Well, tell me more. What are more long-term effects?
More long-term effects are, we already talked about airports, tourism tank because they're overstressed. Apparently, national parks are really being hit hard by this because they're closed.
They're closed, or they're not being patrolled.
I guess they're not being patrolled, but apparently they're losing $400,000 a day in money they would be collecting, and also that's hurting like nearby towns or cities because like there's no people going to that national park.
I'm thinking about like wildlife and stuff.
Yeah, I was reading like there's no one there to like clean up the bathrooms, so there's like this human waste like on the side of the trails now. Here's one that kind of does scare me. The FDA and EPA are both affected by this, so they've deemed they're only going to do inspections on places that they prove that they deem critical, or there's a chance of something happening there. So like there could be like outbreaks of like salmonella, E. coli.
Oh yeah, I saw that shit too.
Inspecting everything, so like that part kind of scares me right there.
Oh, sorry, I found the number.
Okay, what's the number?
$140 billion in tax refunds will be delayed due to the shutdown. Yeah.
didn't know about that. I was going to get a nice refund this year.
Yeah, it'll come eventually.
But yeah.
Yeah. That sucks.
But no, it's like fucking Trump's president, and he's like, oh, I'm going to worry more about my agenda than, like, you know, the welfare of the people I'm supposed to be representing.
You know what he could have said when people called him out about it? They're like, hey, where's that wall, Donnie? And he's like, well, turns out the Americans need
There's more important
I'm worried about their
than a
fucking
wall.
welfare instead. So why don't you guys get off my dick
Yep.
and go do something?
Mm-hmm.
Quit sitting here in your office on your fat ass. Go do something.
Yep.
But then in reality, they're like, well, why don't you also get off your fat ass?
He just got too big an ego.
That's
I think he's
probably
literally said
exactly
he's like I can't back down. I'd look stupid. So
yeah.
I'm like, well, you're a fucking idiot.
He needs to stop worrying about what's going to happen when he's not president.
That's gonna happen very soon.
So he needs to figure that out.
If he actually thinks he's going to be reelected president, he's completely delusional.
Well, especially after
or
this,
senile.
because I've kind of played devil's advocate for a while with him.
He's done some good stuff.
I just like the change. I like the change of pace, and it makes politicians kind of scared.
Yeah, but now he's venturing into a realm of just
being a fuck around.
Yeah, like
yes,
this, yeah.
Nobody likes to fuck around.
Yeah. Like, how long does this go on before, like, crime rates go up, murders grow up, fucking civil war, you know? Because, like...
Can you imagine, like, no police department because they're not getting paid?
Yeah.
You might want to arm yourself.
That, but also just, like,
okay?
the stress level in this country is just going to go way up.
Right.
And how many people are going to go out there and, you know, shoot up a bar?
Oh, shit.
They just finally snapped.
Well, now would be a great time for, like, I'm not going to say an army to invade, because, I mean, at the, you know, just a snap of your fingers.
Yeah.
We're very well protected here, but man, now is the time to come in. No, I don't want to say that. Bring your terrorism to the U.S. Now is the time to do it, apparently. Yeah, that'd be weird.
Yeah.
Well, what's really weird is, like, everyone's like, hey, did you hear about the shutdown? And for a while, I hadn't.
Yeah.
But because it doesn't affect me in any way.
Well, there's been actually a lot of shutdowns in the history, but they've all lasted like a day,
right?
3 days.
Apparently, there was one in December.
Yeah, but it lasts like what, 2-3 days?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, this one in 2 days will be the longest government shutdown in history.
Whoa!
As of Saturday.
Oh, he's trying to get the record. That's why. So once he hits the record, they'll get it back together.
Yeah. It's times like this though, and if it keeps going this way, I'm like, I would seriously consider moving to another country.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. I'm gonna move to Sweden. Get some socialized healthcare, socialized education, and a bunch of
happy people.
Muslim fundamentalists.
Yeah, just seriously, like this, it just keeps going further down, like this country.
Yeah, maybe we just need to have a bloody coup. We overthrow the government. We have a revolution. I'm not advocating this, by the way. This is within free speech. Second Amendment. Is that First Amendment? Oh, sorry. Second Amendment's right to bear arms.
Yeah, First Amendment.
First Amendment.
Free speech.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's time for a bloody coup. We're going to revolt. Burn down the White House.
Is our commander-in-chief, actually.
Yeah.
He's leading this whole thing.
So what I'm going to do as commander-in-chief, I'm going to round up all those people to fly them to that planet. All the dumbos. The common sense lacking dumbos. They're out. So that takes care of, what?
60%?
98% of the... I'm talking about 98% of politicians.
Okay.
So they're all gone already. Yeah. Then we have blue-collar workers take over. Oh, no. We have engineers and scientists take over as politicians. Yeah. And we're all going to be utilitarians, too.
I think I told you about this when we talked about it on the podcast maybe at one point, but there was, I forget where it was at, but they still had their city government.
Right.
But then they had like a second government that was, you just got a letter in the mail and you're like,
Oh,
Your term is
you're
this
picked.
long. Yeah, you're
right?
picked. Your term's this long. Go.
You win
You don't
the
get a
draft.
There's no re-election. You have 4 years. Go. After that, see all these people pushing their agenda, not just for this year, but for like 8 years in the future.
Yeah. Well, like Kavanaugh, the new Supreme Court justice. Apparently, that's a lifelong appointment.
Why is there a term limit on president but nothing else?
Hey, yeah. Whoa. It should be like, hey, you've had enough time. Get the fuck out.
And I'm not like, because the other people are like, I'm gonna go be a senator.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm gonna go be a congressman.
Right.
Now I'm gonna go be in the House. No, you should have.
You just
you
flip-flop.
should get 2 terms, no matter where the fuck you are, and after that you're done. Boom.
Well, that reminds me when it was like the midterm elections. There was a bunch of local judges, and it's like, oh, this guy's been a judge for 20 years. So I said, nope, I vote to throw him out.
Yeah.
So you can't just get comfy, and then you start to build rapport with everybody else in the system, and then you just get to sit in your comfy chair all day.
Yeah.
And that's bullshit. You should always have to work hard for your job, fight hard for your job.
Mm-hmm.
Like your position should be in jeopardy, which is like a check and balance system against yourself to make sure you're not being a fuck around.
Yep.
That's actually the I'm going to administer tests as commander in chief. Something called the fuck around exam. And if I deem you a fuck around, you get on the rocket.
Yeah.
The next rocket out.
If you're in politics, your number one concern should be
Your constituents?
no. It should be the quality of life for the people that you're representing. Not
Yeah, your constituents.
yeah. But I meant, but only not the ones who just pay you. You know. Like
Oh,
everyone,
yeah.
Not
Okay.
just your fucking agenda. No.
Well, wait, did you vote for me? Well, no. Well, then your needs don't matter to me. What, you want food stamps? You have 3 kids. I can't feed them. You didn't even vote for me. Maybe
Or
that
this,
guy you voted for will take care of
building
you.
my wall is more important than paying my employees. Yeah.
Maybe if we all donate like a square foot of fence.
But he wants a wall, not a fence.
Oh yeah, that's right. Did you see like a picture of like the wall he was considering?
I think so. Yeah.
All I saw was like a bunch of metal rods with like spiky tops, and that was it.
So he's gonna put the heads of everyone.
Do you know how much it's gonna cost just in maintaining that thing?
Yeah. Seriously.
Good luck.
I think he's gone crazy.
Well, people are gonna just like attack it just for the fun of it.
Yep.
They'll be like, hey,
It's a challenge.
let's stick a dynamite.
It's like the Great
on
Wall
this
of
wall.
China. That was
Yeah.
seen as a challenge, not a.
Can I do a South Park reference real quick?
Yep.
All right, so there's Mongolians trying to break down the Great Wall that I forget his name, but he runs the Chinese restaurant, the Shitty Walk,
Yeah.
City Walk, and he's like, "Damn you Mongolians, you break down my Shitty Wall for the last time." He's like, Mongolians, they don't like sweet and sour pork.
Again.
I pour sweet and sour pork on their heads.
That's pretty
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
They're beyond their time, the South Park guys.
They really were. Yeah.
I mean, or
They were
they are in their time.
They were before their time.
Yeah.
Now they're in their time.
Geniuses.
I haven't watched South Park in a very long time though.
Are we done with the shutdown stuff?
I think so. I think we.
All right, because South Park's a good segue out of here.
Okay.
All right. My brother was telling me about he showed me a new South Park clip where Stan's dad goes into a vape shop, and he's like, he starts punching everybody because they're pussies for vaping, and this big guy comes up on him, and he's like, "I vape. Do you think I'm a pussy?" And he's like, "Yep," and he fucking uppercuts him. Fucking vaping. My favorite thing, what makes me roll my eyes harder than anything, is when I'm at like a stoplight and I just see a cloud of vape.
Seriously, you're like,
escape.
wow, could you be any douchier? I saw some guy like holding his vape out the window.
What?
Yesterday. He was like just driving down the road with his vape. I'm like, what is that guy doing?
What are you doing? Are you advertising for the gay bar? Jeez. Let me tell you about my illness real quick. For like the last 2 weeks, I've been congested. And it's not an allergy thing because it's never been this bad. And I'll take an allergy pill and it'll do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But I recently learned about nasal decongestants, which obviously I haven't taken today. That's why I'm so congested right now. But there's the spray. It's hydrochloride. And you spray this stuff in there and your nasal passages open instantly. But they say don't use it too much because then your body will get used to it and it's going to just depend on it. And your passages will just start closing up naturally.
Okay.
So I was at the store looking for Sudafed. And apparently on the shelves is like this, like the cheap knockoff stuff. Mm-hmm. It's not the real Sudafed. It's like the baby Sudafed. So I'm in the aisle talking to my cousin Day Day about it. And this chick is there and she's like, hey, go to the pharmacy and ask them for the good stuff. Because you need pseudoephedrine.
Yeah.
That's what you need. And I'm like, okay, thanks for your unlicensed medical advice. But she's like, yeah, get the real Sudafed, take some of this stuff over here, and then take some Robitussin. I'm like, that sounds like a cocktail for death. Is that the? Or I was like, is that the recipe for the blue mouth, or is that like the pink rock stuff? But I go to the pharmacy, and I ask the guy, I'm like, hey, I try to be all nonchalant about it.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, this lady was telling me that you guys might have the real stuff back there. And I winked at him. No. And I slipped him $100 bill. I was like, you guys got that good stuff back there?
That's not weird at all.
Huh? Where you guys keep that good stuff, huh, guy? And he's like, oh, it's right here on the shelf. He's like, yeah, let me grab it. It's right here on the shelf. Did you want the Kroger brand or you want the real brand?
Like, I want the fucking real brand.
And I was like, oh, I'm checking over my shoulders, looking for the cops and stuff. I'm like, yeah, I'll take that Kroger right there. I'll take that Kroger. And he's like, yeah, sure. Do you want this or that? And I was like, oh, that has the one I got has 96 pills.
Nice.
But you have to take them 2 at a time.
Still a lot of pills.
But he hands me 96 pills, and I guess pseudoephedrine is the chemical that's used for meth.
Yeah,
that's why they keep it behind the shelf.
They'll buy it and they'll go cook it up. Yeah,
that's nuts. Mm-hmm. So I bought like meth ingredients.
Yep, you could start your own meth lab. He's not. You could.
I need some methylamine. I need a stoner loser kid that dropped out of high school to come help me cook. Yeah. Oh yeah.
You should try. You get that Navage thing.
Is that like the nasal cleaner stuff?
Yeah, I don't know if it's an actual like machine.
Yeah, is that the one
you put water in and you put up your nose? Like apparently your nose is like a U.
It's all connected.
So
yeah.
It shoots it in there and it goes in one side and out the other and cleans it all out. I'm like, that sounds so like I can't even imagine what that feeling is.
Have you tried like nasal spray? The saline?
I can't do nasal spray.
Ugh.
I sneeze for hours after I've done nasal spray.
Yeah, I got some, but the nasal spray I got, it's like the mist stuff, the hydrochloride. Mm-hmm. I got it with menthol. Oh my God, that shit hits you like a brick. But then you can breathe. You're like, whoa, what's this? What's all this oxygen about? This is what they wrote about in science books.
H2O.
Hey, I heard your car got broken into.
It did.
Tell me about it.
My old car, not my.
Wait, your new car got broken into? Oh my God.
No, my current car is fine. My old car, which has been sitting outside the studio, got broken into over Christmas. It looks like somebody took a bowling ball and threw it through the window.
It really does. It's like a perfect
It's not
circle.
At all what I thought it was going to look like. No. I thought it was going to be like a shattered window, like glass. It's a fucking hole. Like,
yeah, I thought the glass was going to be gone entirely.
Yeah. Or like little shards of it at the bottom of it, like
right.
Like you've seen the movies. Yeah. But yeah, it was just a fucking hole. Yeah, there wasn't anything in there really except my golf clubs, which they did take, and I'm pretty bummed about.
What would you say is the retail value of said golf clubs?
A couple $100.
Oh,
like,
okay, that's not so bad.
They're older now, so it's not like new. They're probably more like 5, 6.
Okay, well they're not gonna get shit from
Plus,
it.
I didn't pay for them. Like they were gifted from people.
Oh, that's right.
Handed down from other people.
So they stole your hand-me-down golf clubs.
Yep.
Man, I would love to catch them in the act.
I would have taken that golf club and
Seriously?
broken some teeth out.
Damn it.
Taking a full swing. But yeah, shit happens, you know. I can get new golf clubs, so.
Yeah. Well, now it's a motivator to get your non-running piece of shit
It's gonna be gone.
out of the studio lot,
It's gonna be gone.
blocking my view.
Your shitty view.
Hey, one time there was a deer. One time there was a coyote.
Is that? I mean, yeah, I've seen coyotes. I've never once seen a deer.
You've never seen a deer
Not
right there?
here, no.
There was a deer. There was like 3 of them. I swear to you.
I've seen a couple coyotes every now and then, but I don't see a ton of wildlife over there.
Well, it's pretty cool.
But
when
I
they
also
come
don't work
by.
next to the window, so I don't get to look out it very often.
It's hard for me to bitch about it because you don't have a window. So it's
I'm
like
as center
beggars
as
can't
it
be
comes
choosers.
in this building. Like,
Yeah. Well, you do get to work in the back, but you never open the back.
Yeah, there's people walking by all the time. I don't like them looking in,
Seeing what we got.
checking my business. You know, like
Quit staring at my dick.
like go fuck it, go the fuck away.
Yeah, put on blinders. Nosy bastards. What are you doing this weekend?
Lady Jackal and I are going to the Broadmoor.
And that is
It's a fancy hotel in Colorado Springs.
Co Springs.
Yep. Her company is taking us there for the weekend, so
Very nice.
we go there tomorrow, check in, dinner tomorrow night. They have a company thing Saturday morning, so I'm gonna hit the gym. Free day, dinner Saturday night, bowling Saturday night, and then
Oh,
back
shit.
home on Sunday. So
Pretty fun.
it should be a good time, you know. Although I heard earlier it's supposed to snow tomorrow,
Oh,
which
yeah.
I'm not looking. I don't want to drive. I'm not looking forward to driving in the snow, but
Well, how far is Cospre from
it's
Cairo?
with no traffic and good roads. 30, 40 minutes.
Here's what's going to happen. They're going to shut the roads down because there's no plows working because they work for the U.S. Department of Transportation. So they're going to
Is that
shut
one
it
of the
down.
things that's affected though?
I don't know.
There was a bunch of, I was looking at what was affected. I don't know if transportation. Was
No,
one of
they
them.
would have mentioned it probably.
Yeah.
But they're going to shut it down. Weekend's canceled, and you have to come in tomorrow.
No, I'm taking tomorrow off no matter what.
Oh, good.
But
Good call.
that'd be a real bummer if the weekend was canceled. You know.
Yeah.
But I don't think it will be. I think it'll be fine.
Like a free hotel stay, it kind of doesn't even matter like what the hotel is. It's just,
You can't pass that up.
this isn't like you could take the longest shower you want. You're not paying for the water. That's my favorite thing about hotels. I can take a long hot shower because so check this out. You know when you're pumping gas
Mm-hmm.
and you're watching the number, so you're watching your payment go up.
Yep.
So you're in theory watching your bank account dwindle.
down,
You're
yeah.
actually watching it in real time. So when I'm at home, because I pay the water bill and the heating bill and the electric bill, when I'm taking a hot shower, I'm standing in there watching my bank account just go down by all the water. Because I'm a cheap ass.
Do you use that much water? Like,
No, it's only like $7
I
or
mean,
something.
that's like a part of life is you need water. So
Yeah, but do I need a 30-minute hot shower?
every once in a while,
I think it's progressively hotter every 6 minutes.
every once in a while, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, sorry, I'm busy. Gotta go take my 8th shower today.
That's all I do is I just stay in the shower all day while I'm at the hotel.
Oh, man, that's so cool. Have you seen that? Do you watch Seinfeld at all?
Every now and then.
There was an episode where Kramer wanted to stay in the shower forever. So he ends up like cooking a meal while he's in the
I think
shower.
I've seen that one, yeah.
Hilarious.
That'd be enjoyable. Just have like a little grill outside the shower. Just
Yeah.
get a George Foreman.
What would be some good shower foods? Like carrots, I guess. It has to be something cold and that you wouldn't mind having it get wet.
Yeah, carrots. Maybe like an apple,
Okay. Fruits and vegetables.
pretty much.
That's
yeah,
fair. That's like, what do you rinse before you eat it?
fruits and vegetables.
Fruits and vegetables.
Yeah, you really.
Lamb chops. Steak. Hey, don't forget to rinse off that steak.
Oh yeah, let me turn around real quick. Put it in the water.
Just do a little rinse. Do a little rinse cycle of that that prime rib. All right, what else you got?
almost out.
Where's all your awesome, cool stories?
I haven't had a lot of awesome, cool stories lately.
Me neither.
We talk about the new Broncos head coach.
Oh yeah, who's this guy?
Something Fagnio? I'm really going to fuck his name up every time I say it. But I think it's Fagnio.
You know, it's probably like a lasagna, so it's probably like Fagno.
Fagno. I've actually never heard anyone actually say his name.
Oh. He's that important, you're telling me?
I mean, I never heard of him before we were going to interview.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously I watched football, but I didn't know who the Bears defensive coordinator's name was.
So he's the Bears' ex-defensive coordinator.
Yep.
Which is good for us, because when we're a defensive team, we kind of kick ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we also still need some offense.
Yeah, we just need a quarterback.
Yep.
Yeah. Like, I don't know, like an Aaron Rodgers type.
That'd be awesome.
Who are we considering getting? Oh, Flacco.
Joe Flacco.
Yeah.
Maybe trading for him.
It's a good old Falco.
But I also like the idea of the strategy of just tanking next season to get like
draft picks.
A top 5 draft pick.
Yeah.
Draft a franchise quarterback after that.
Yeah, but no coach in history would agree to that. That's his record. That's his job. Unless the owners say, hey, don't forget to suck this year.
There might be a point next season, though, where you think about it.
Well, yeah, when we were like 4-7.
I was gonna say if we're like 2-6, I think.
Yeah, there you go.
All right,
you guys don't even show up to practice. It's you guys memorize all the plays. You guys are good.
We'll see you on Sunday.
You guys been in the league for like ever. I don't see it. No, you know what? Just take the day off. Just come in on Sunday. Yeah, show up. Yeah, you come a little late. No point in getting up too early.
Yeah.
Nice and rested for the game. Oh shit! There's football this weekend.
There is
like important football.
Yeah, big games.
Yeah, Patriots are going down.
God, I hope so.
Oh, they're going down so hard. Going down, going down, going downtown.
It's really nice to hear everybody talk about just how like old the Patriots are and how like their dynasty might be at an end. I'm like, finally. Yeah.
You know, when I think of Patriots, I don't think of dynasty. I think of a bunch of bitches. God, I'm just so sick of it.
Yep.
It's like, just fuck off for a while. You're in the easiest division in the entire NFL, in the history of the NFL.
Pretty much.
So why don't you guys shut the fuck up and leave? You know what they should do? They should put all the good teams in a division and have them battle it out. Yeah, rotating divisions.
That's not a bad idea.
Boom,
really
check that
like
shit out.
Yeah. Rotating divisions. That could be the future.
Well, it's like if you're in a shit division, you're guaranteed like wild card every year at least.
Yeah, or maybe every like 2-3 years you just redraw. You know,
yeah.
Maybe just play the same division for a year or two, and then you redraw.
Like, why should any team be in the same division forever when the president can't even be in the office for more than 8 years at a time? Come on, NFL, get with the times. Jeez, even the government has it right, and they're shut down.
Yep.
You know what we should do? Shut the NFL down until I get my demands.
That almost happened a few years ago. Remember when there was that lockout?
I don't like almost. I want it to happen just for the drama.
I hope there's an actual lockout next time.
Do it.
Get rid of fucking Goodell. Get some change in there.
You know who we should have as the NFL commissioner? Donnie. We should get Donnie J. Trump. Because he doesn't sit down. He's like, hey, if you don't stand up for the anthem, you're fucking out. I'm shutting down the NFL.
He would, yeah.
And he would.
Everyone's blacked out.
It'd be a spectacle.
Yep.
I like spectacle. I don't really care about stuff too much. I like spectacle.
Spectacle is quite enjoyable, yeah.
Yeah. Especially when it doesn't affect you in any way. Like, if I was a government employee, I would care a lot.
Like shit.
Right now. But yeah, I'm not too affected.
My dad's a government employee, but I don't think he's affected by this.
What part of the government?
Veterans Affairs.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're still good for a while.
I don't think he's affected by it, but I'll have to ask him.
I guess like Medicare and all that stuff. That's not related to VA, but like Medicare, I guess it's considered required spending. Mm-hmm. So everyone's covered still there. Like Medicaid and Medicare. But there is like oh shoot, let me just pull it back
Well, a
up.
lot of people are gonna need it if they don't have a house or can't, pay for food.
There's some kind of one of the divisions of the government is only covered for 2 years by some kind of a payout. Oh, here you go. The Department of Defense is funded from the Omnibus Bill. It provides 2 years of funding to the Department of Defense. So
Gotcha.
2 years max. And then the Department of Defense is going to
Goes
start
down.
calling people out. Yeah. Yes, sir. Oh, Social Security is also covered. But SNAP is kind of getting messed up right now.
Yep. It's a scary thing to think that, like, by the end of next month, like, could be gone.
Yeah. That's rough. I mean, some people are abusing it. Maybe they'll have to go get a job.
Yeah. But then you got the people who actually need it,
Yeah. And that's what you got to worry about. That's how, we should do for, like, those kind of payments. Like food stamps and, not Medicaid, just food stamps, let's say. Well, welfare.
Yeah.
Welfare checks. I'm gonna administer an exam. It's called the fuck around exam. And we check what you're spending your money on. Because if you're buying Twinkies, get the fuck out. Buy your kids some carrots.
Mm-hmm.
They need that beta carotene.
Or go get a job so you can buy Twinkies and carrots.
Hey! Yeah. You have to use your, what do they call it? Like your money that you can spend. Not liquid assets. Whatever. But yeah, you can only spend your earned money on Twinkies.
Yep.
Which reminds me, I want a Twinkie. So hand me over some of your liquid assets.
No, last time I had a Twinkie.
I think the last time I had anything Twinkie-esque was a Zinger, the chocolate version.
Okay.
Oh, man. I used to devour those things. I got zebra cakes recently.
You told me that, yeah.
They were off the chain.
I also had zebra cakes.
Actually, they kind of suck dick, but compared to not snacking
I always
ever.
liked the chocolate cupcake thingies.
With like the swirl on top.
Yeah, those were always pretty good.
Those were way too much for me. Like I could take one bite and that was about it. I can't do it.
I can't do anything like that anymore.
No. Like even though we could and it wouldn't really affect our day, it's just you kind of feel gross.
Yeah. I was telling Lady Jackal the other day, I'm like, since my nutrition's on point now.
Yeah.
I don't get cravings for anything anymore.
Right.
I don't get cravings for chocolate or like anything. I'm like, doesn't sound great. So
Yeah. It's like I don't need to go to the store to get that crap food
yeah.
that I used to just like sit around and eat all day. Now it's like I eat what I need to and I eat what I have to.
Yep.
See. How are you guys going to eat at the hotel?
What do you mean?
Is it covered?
Yeah.
Hell
I
yeah.
think the whole weekend is covered.
Man, you better take advantage of that. Bring me back some bacon.
I'll do what I can.
Get like 5 pallets.
5 pallets of bacon.
Yeah.
I'll see what I can do.
Say just, charge it to our room.
We're doing some fancy dinner on Saturday night because it's formal.
Oh.
So I got to wear a suit and all that.
Yeah. Well, that sounds terrible.
I'll be fine.
What if you have to socialize?
I can live with socializing.
Ew.
So it's a small group of people, so it's not like it's a huge gathering.
Well, you know what you should do? Make a scene. Don't forget to tell everybody about Jackal and the Shark.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to wear my Jackal and the Shark shirt while I'm at the Broadmoor.
That'd be cool. Hey, that'd be
Yeah.
awesome. Tell them they can message us on jackalandtheshark@gmail.com. They can visit us on Facebook at facebook.com/jackalandtheshark
Don't forget the Instagrams.
and instagram.com/jackalandtheshark.
Or the YouTubes. Leave a comment.
Oh, yeah. And always check out our YouTubes. Comment. You know what? I just want people to put like hate comments. Be like, God, you guys suck. And I'd be like, that's fine. Thanks for watching.
Finally, we have haters.
Yeah.
We
like,
made it.
you know, they say like no publicity is bad publicity.
Yeah.
So it's like,
We have no publicity. So
damn it. But yeah, if we get a bunch of haters like, God, I hate those guys. Let's go watch their video to see how much we hate them. It's like, okay, yeah. Because I think last episode we got like 7 viewers. Oh, 4. 4 so far.
wow.
Yeah.
We've really gone way down.
And I have 5 YouTube accounts, so I'll figure that one out.
One of those was me, so.
All right, you ready to head out?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's get that weekend started.
Yep.
Don't forget to tip your waiters and waitresses. Oh, sorry. Don't forget to tip your servers.
Yep.
Okay. What you got?
I had a really good one the other day. I can't fucking remember what it was now.
Man. It's that short-term jackal memory.
Yeah, exactly what it is. You know? Got the memory of like a fucking goldfish.
Nothing? No? Okay.
Like, be safe out there, you know.
Yeah, wear a condom.
Yeah.
Oh, don't get butt raped.
Don't get that's a
given though.
The number one rule in life. Don't ever get butt raped.
Is it? I think this one's more important. The left lane is for passing. Thanks for listening.
Deuces.